What's up everyone, Darcblade here with a quick information video regarding this week's limited bounties and event quests in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. This covers both the PC and console versions of the game and is for the week starting the 21st of February 2020. Now there's still quite a few activities to do this week, but let's go over the few bits of miscellaneous news before we get into the limited bounties and event quests. Now, in terms of miscellaneous news, both the console and PC have received very minor patches. There are dedicated videos elsewhere on the channel if you're interested in what these patches changed, but in all honesty, it wasn't that much. On top of that, there's more news. Both PC and console versions get a Monster Hunter World Iceborne USA Championship item pack as part of their login bonus between now and the 5th of March. This contains 15 adamant pills, 20 hard shell powder, 10 mega armor skin potions, 1 king armor sphere and 1 mind's eye jewel, so don't forget to claim that. On top of that, also PC players will get their daily compensation bonuses for simply logging in between now and next week. These are compensation packs to make up for the issues that PC players experienced towards the end of the Grand Appreciation Fest. And then finally, for miscellaneous news, remember as always to take part in the Steamworks at least once this week so you can claim yourself a Celestial Wyverian print for the Overdrive bonus. But that's about it for miscellaneous information. Let's move on to talk about the limited bounties and event quests. First of all, we'll cover the console version of Monster Hunter World Iceborne. So first of all, console limited bounties. There are 6 of them. First is a general Wildspire Waste limited bounty to clear 2 quests in this specific location, and it can be at any rank. And for doing so, you'll get research points and some armor spheres. Next is an ecology survey to hunt Brute Wyvern. We have to hunt down 2 of these specific monsters, and once again it can be at any rank. And for doing so, you'll get research points, some armor sphere plus, and a Steel Wyverian print. Next is a general 8-star rank or higher limited bounty to clear 2 quests at the specific rank or above. To be honest, just doing master rank quests will easily complete this. And for doing so, you'll get research points, some hard armor spheres, a gold Wyverian print that can be used at the Elder Melder in exchange for various monster gems, and a golden egg that can be sold for Zenny. This is also the last limited bounty you'll have access to if you haven't upgraded to Iceborne. But if you have, you'll also have an ecology survey to hunt Naga Cougar. We have to hunt one of these flying wyvern, and it has to be at master rank, although it's not like we get Naga Cougar at any other rank. Anyway, for doing so, you'll get research points, some heavy armor spheres and a silver egg. Next is a Guiding Lands hunt flying wyvern. We have to hunt 2 flying wyverns in the Guiding Lands, and for doing so you'll get research points, some king armor spheres and a golden egg. And then finally is the general limited bounty to complete all of this week's other limited bounties, and for doing so you'll get research points and a Celestial Wyverian print that can be used at the Elder Melder in exchange for various monster mantles. So those are all the limited bounties we have on console this week. Not the most difficult bunch unless you haven't got to the Guiding Lands yet, but let's move on to talk about the event quests we have. Now when it comes to the event quests, I'll go into detail regarding the master rank event quests, but as for the low and high rank ones, they'll simply be listed off as there is a dedicated video elsewhere on the channel going into details about all of those quests. So first up is the Desert Desserts, a 1-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 1 or higher. This has players collecting and delivering 20 hard fruit from the Wildspire Waste. And for completing this quest you'll get nothing but bonus hunter rank and master rank points, but it's stated that this is a good beginner quest. Next is the Colourful Carnivore, a 2-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 6 or higher. This has players taking on a Kuriyaku, Ziziyaku, Puke Puke and Coral Puke Puke in the special arena. And for completing this quest you'll get bonus hunter rank and master rank points. It's also one to consider if you're looking to farm Fae Wyvern gems. Anyway, next is Balloon Fight, a 2-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 6 or higher. This has players taking on a Paolumu and Nightshade Paolumu in the special arena. And for completing this quest, of course you'll get Paolumu materials, but on top of that it's also a quest to consider if you want to farm armor spheres. Anyway, next up and new is When the Swift Meets the Roar, a 3-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 9 or higher. This has players taking on a Tigrex and Naga Cougar in the arena. And for completing this quest, you'll be rewarded with quite a few ancient phase stones, which can be of course turned into decorations. So we have our first decoration event quest in Iceborne now. Anyway, next is Fired Up Bruisers, a 3-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 9 or higher. This has players taking on a Glavenus and Uragan in the Elder's Recess. Nothing too special about rewards except for bonus hunter rank and master rank points. Next is We Free Kings, a 5-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 19 or higher. This has players taking on a Kirin, Teostra and Kushala Daora in the special arena. Nothing too special about the rewards except for bonus hunter rank and master rank points, but this is also a quest to consider if you're looking to farm large Elder Dragon gems. Next up, and another new one, is Heavy Metal in the Waste, a 6-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 24 or higher. This has players taking on a Giratodus, Nightshade Paulimu, Glavenus, Black Diablos, and Savage Deviljho in the Wildspire Waste. And during this quest there's an increased chance at finding these monsters at the small or large gold crown size. Anyway, next up is a Glance of Silver, a 6-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 70 or higher. This has players taking on a Silver Rathalos in the Elder's Recess. A great way to access this monster if you haven't leveled up the Coral Highlands area of your Guiding Lands yet. And then finally is The Moon is a Harsh Queen, a 6-star Master Rank quest that again requires hunters to be Master Rank 70 or higher. This has players taking on a Gold Rathian in the Elder's Recess. And once again, it's an easy way to access this monster without having to at first leveled up the Wildspire Waste area of your Guiding Lands. But that's about it for the Master Rank event quests. Let's quickly move over to the low and high rank ones and list off what we have. First of all is the Fury of Eldorado, which is the Kulftaroth Siege. This is going on up in the Gathering Hub. Afterwards, as for low rank quests, we have Chew the Fat and Wicked Wildspire Warfare. We also have the Heralds of Destruction Cry, which is Arch-Tempered Nergigante, When Blue Dust Surpasses Red Lust, which is Arch-Tempered Lunostra, A Simple Task, Tracking the Delivery, No Tomorrow for Usurpers, and the Throne Taker. So there's a few activities to take part in if you haven't upgraded to Iceborne. But that almost brings us to the end of the console portion of this video. But before we move on to PC, I just want to bring up a quick reminder that from the 6th of March onwards, the Red Dragon Siege, which is the Safi'jiiva Siege, is making its return, in case you're wondering when that would be. But anyway, let's move over to talk about the PC version of Monster Hunter World Iceborne. First of all, we're going to go over the limited bounties. They have 6 of them. First is a Field Research Event limited bounty to complete 3 event quests. They can be done at any rank, and for doing so you'll get research points and some armor spheres. Next is a General Elder's Recess limited bounty to clear 2 quests in the specific area at any rank, although you can't get the Elder's Recess at low rank. Anyway, for completing 2 quests here you'll get research points, some armor sphere plus, and a first Wyverian print. Next is a General 8-star rank or higher limited bounty to clear 2 quests at the specific rank or above. To be honest, just doing Master Rank quests will get this done, and for doing so you'll get research points, some hard armor spheres, a gold Wyverian print that can be exchanged for various monster gems at the Elder Melder, and a golden egg that can be sold for Zenny. This is also the last limited bounty you have access to if you haven't upgraded to Iceborne yet. But if you have, you'll also have an ecology survey to hunt Uragan. You have to hunt one of these brute wyvern, and it has to be at Master Rank, and for doing so you'll get research points, some heavy armor spheres, and a silver egg. Next is an ecology survey to hunt Gold Rathian. We have to hunt down one of these flying wyvern, and it has to be at Master Rank. And for doing so you'll get research points, some heavy armor spheres, and another silver egg. And then finally is the General Limited Bounty to complete all of this week's other limited bounties, and for doing so you'll get research points and a Celestial Wyverian print. This can be used at the Elder Melder in exchange for various monster mantles. So those are the limited bounties we have on PC this week. It's interesting that we actually have a limited bounty to complete event quests, as these normally only show up when seasonal events are on. But anyway, let's move on to talk about the event quests. As always, I'll go into details about the Master Rank ones, but just simply list off the low and high rank ones. It should also be noted that it seems that a lot of the event quests, except for new ones, seem to be lining up in terms of console and PC getting the same ones. So, PC players have the Desert Desserts, a 1-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 1 or higher. This has players collecting and delivering 20 hard fruit from the Wildspire Waste, and for doing so you'll get bonus Hunter Rank and Master Rank points. Next is Every Hunter's Dream 2, a 2-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 6 or higher. This has players capturing a Coral Puke from the Coral Highlands, and for doing so you'll get materials to craft the Wiggler Set Alpha for your Palico. Next is the Colourful Carnivore, a 2-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 6 or higher. This has players taking on a Kuriyaku, Zitsuyaku, Puke and Coral Puke in the special arena. And for completing this quest you'll get bonus Hunter Rank and Master Rank points. It's also one to consider if you're looking to farm Fave Wyvern gems. Next is Balloon Fight, a 2-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 6 or higher. This has players taking on a Paulimu and Nightshade Paulimu in the special arena. And for completing this quest you'll be rewarded with quite a few armor spheres for upgrading your armor. Next is Every Hunter's Dream 3, a 3-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 9 or higher. This has players taking on a Nightshade Paulimu and Nagakuga in the arena, and for completing this quest you'll get materials to craft and upgrade the Black Eagle Charge Blade, as well as upgrade the Wyvern Ignition Greatsword. Next up is Fired Up Bruisers, a 3-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 9 or higher. This has players taking on a Glavenus and Uragan in the Elder's Recess, and for completing this quest you'll get bonus Hunter Rank and Master Rank points. Next is RE, Return of the Bioweapon. This is part of the Raccoon City or Resident Evil collaboration event with Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Anyway, it's a 5-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 20 or higher, and has players taking on a Black Veil Valhazak in the Rotten Vale. And for completing this quest, you'll get stars badges that can be used to craft the Leon and Claire full armor sets, as well as an assortment of pendants and more. Next up is We Three Kings, a 5-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 19 or higher. This has players taking on a Kirin, Teostra, and Kushala de Aura in the special arena. Nothing too special about rewards, except for bonus hunter rank and master rank points, and this is one to consider if you want to try to farm large Elder Dragon gems. Next up, and new for PC, is A Glance to Silver, a 6-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 70 or higher. This has players taking on a Silver Rathalos in the Elder's Recess. And this is also a great quest to take on if you haven't accessed Silver Rathalos yet by leveling up the Coral Highlands region of your Guiding Lands. And then finally, and again new for PC, is The Moon is the Harsh Queen, a 6-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 70 or higher. This has players taking on a Gold Rathian in the Elder's Recess. Once again, just like the previous quest, this is a good way to access Gold Rathian without having to at first level up the Wildspire Waste region of your Guiding Lands. But there we have it, those are all the Master Rank quests we have on PC this week. But let's quickly list off the low and high rank ones. For low ranks, they have Chew the Fat and Wicked Wildspire Warfare, and for high rank they have the Heralds of Destruction Cry, which is Arch-Tempered Nergigante, When Blue Dust Surpasses Red Lust, which is Arch-Tempered Lunostra, Tracking the Delivery, A Simple Task, No Tomorrow for Usurpers, and The Throne Taker. So those are all the event quests we have on PC this week. As you can see, there are a lot of quests with console and PC that are lining up, so we're getting one more step closer to both systems being on the same wavelength, so to speak. But a little bit of news for PC players. From next reset, which is the 28th of February, they'll be getting a seasonal event. I believe this is the Holiday Joy Fest, so they'll have access to pretty much all the event quests and some new ones. When I say new ones, I mean new ones for PC. So I'll bring you more information about that when the time comes. But that's about it for this week. What are your thoughts on the activities? Leave a comment down below, and until next time, I'll be Darcblade, bringing you a quick information video regarding this week's limited bounties and event quests in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more.